Okay, so we've got some working out to do. We've got a ladder. 10 to 1 is our first workout. So Fridays, like we've said before, usually a little bit lighter, more movement based. We've got a little bit of weight today, but it's this ladder is more of like a jiu-jitsu movement kind of deal. So we've got a bridge shrimp turtle sit through. I will go over it in a second here. And then we've got a double leg sprawl spin out combination. So we're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, etc. You know how this goes. And we're going to time it. But let me go through those movements just so that we're all clear on exactly what we're talking about. So our first one is our bridge shrimp turtle sit through. So this is for the situation where somebody's in mount. We're going to bridge, shrimp, and then go to turtle. And instead of, whatever you want to do from here, we're going to sit back to our guard. So we're going to step up the leg and sit through back to your guard and then lay down and do it again. So that's 1. You'll do that 10 times, and 9, 8, 7, etc., etc. Okay, so then double leg sprawl and spin out. Let me see how this is going to be easiest to demonstrate on camera. So you're going to double leg. So obviously this is like you're double legging someone. So I shoot in, I miss the double leg, they shoot back, which is what you really should do. So it's a shot, reshot. The reshot comes, I sprawl, okay? And then to finish the movement, I'm going to spin out like I'm trying to spin towards the back, okay? And I'm facing back the other way, okay? So that's one of those as well. And I think I'm going to have to move the camera back a little bit more, or you guys are just going to have a shot of my butt the whole time. So, like I said, ladder, 10 to 1. I'm going to time it, and then you can upload your times. Somebody in our group is having a birthday, so there might be just a ton of texts coming through. Happy birthday, Jazz. I don't need a 10-minute timer. I don't know what's going on today. I got flustered because YouTube shut us down. YouTube stopped that. And now we're getting ready to go. This baby needs to sleep, people. If anybody has any solutions, I would be very, very, very happy to hear them. Okay, let's get started. And we're off. Starting with our bridges, shrimps, and sit-throughs. Just a little bit dizzy from those. Okay, so now we've got our double leg sprawl sit through. Not sit through, sorry, spin out. All right. Here we are, back to our bridges and shrimps. I'm still dizzy from the last lot. There's 9. On to our next bit here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Back to our bridges and shrimps. There might have to be a hair adjustment here in a second. All right, there's 8. Time for a quick hair adjustment. And then off we go. And we're ready. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now we're on to 7s. These are making me so dizzy. Seven. All right. Sixes. Oh, every time I lie down, I just want to have a nap. All right, back up into our double legs and sprawls and stuff. Forgot what I was doing there for a second. And 5s. I'm just very, very, very dizzy because I can only do this to one side, apparently. Apparently all my escapes happen on one side. It's very sloppy on the other side. 5. Now we're on 4s, just so you know. I'm exactly the wrong level of sticky where I'm getting stuck to everything. Okay. Two. And last one. All right. And see how long that took me. So that took me about 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Let me write that down. And then we'll get on to our next bit. Okay, so our next bit, we've cleaned the shed, and I don't know where the kettlebells are. I have to look around. But we've got kettlebell swings, kettlebell around the world. Oh, I don't know where the ab wheel is either. Okay, so get kettlebell swings for 10. Okay, you can do those two-handed or one-handed. If you do one-handed, you can still do 10. It doesn't matter. You do what you want. Okay, that's how we run things in the shed. Okay, so kettlebell swings, kettlebell around the world, ab wheels, and Turkish get-ups. That's 5 per side on the Turkish get-ups and 10 on everything else. Let me get my kettlebells out here and my ab wheel. So, if you don't have an ab wheel, you can use a towel. You can do walkouts. I might not have an ab wheel, so we might be improvising. I know it's here somewhere. There it is. It was hiding behind the computer. I found it. Okay. So if you don't have one of these, if you don't have an ab wheel, and you have like a slippy floor, you can put a towel down and do towel ab rollouts, or you can do you can start from up and do your walkouts as far as you can, and then walk back in. It's entirely up to you. There's all kinds of alternatives if you don't have an ab wheel, but they are super cheap, so may as well have an ab wheel. Okay, let me do the other ones. So our first one is kettlebell swings. We've done these before. You can do these with a bag. You can do these with a weight. It really doesn't matter. What you want to avoid is winging around like this. So everything starts from like a good squat deadlift position, and the weight comes up to about shoulder height, not higher. If you're one of those crazy CrossFit people that bring it up above your head, enjoy your shoulder pain. And then we've got ab around the world, which are passing the weight around. These are good for your grips. And lastly, we have Turkish get-ups. I'm going to use the ab wheel for to demonstrate. So weight comes up, and then you're going to sit up onto your hand, then pull your knee back underneath you like you're doing a technical stand-up, and stand up from there. Okay, 5 on each side of those. And that's pretty much it. We're just going to get started. I may take my shirt off. It's really, really hot in here. I apologize, but I'm really hot. So let's get my timer, 10 minutes. Let's turn off my... Okay, is everybody ready? I'm not ready, but we're going to go anyway. So kettlebell swings, around the world, ab wheels, then Turkish get-ups. In that order, or whichever order you'd like to do it in, I don't mind. And let's get started. I'm going to start with my light kettlebell. I might move up to the heavy one in a bit, depending on how I feel. Okay, now we've got around the world. I'm going to do 5 to each side, just because I really don't want a lot of high impact today, honestly. You know those days when you're really exhausted and everything feels terrible and hard? It's one of those days. So, we're just going to move the weight around as much as we can. Okay, now we got 5 ab wheels, I think. Yeah. Ab wheel? No, 10. What was I thinking? Those are still really, really hard for me, but I mean, a couple months ago I couldn't do any, so I guess even doing some is better than that. That kind of movement postpartum was really, really difficult. I guess that's to be expected since you have no core left. Okay, switching sides. Oh no, the whoop is in the way on this side. Okay. All right, now we're back to kettlebell swings. I did warn you that might be coming off. It's really muggy, especially in the shed. Okay, now I've got around the world. Oh, I didn't even turn the lights on today. I don't even know, guys. I don't know if this is going to make any difference whatsoever to the lighting, but there we have it. Oh, hello, dog. Kimmy's come to say hello to us all. All right. Now we've got our ab deal. I think this may actually be a torture device. We've got 4.5 minutes left. I honestly might have to cut these down to 5 because, and then do another 5. Because I want to do them properly, but my core fatigues out too fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 5. I'm going to do some Turkish get-ups. Then I'm going to do another 5 and my other side of Turkish get-ups to give my core a little bit of a break. You do you, people. And last one on this side. All right, now I'm going to do my other 5 ab wheels and then my Turkish get-ups on the other side. So if you have like limitations like that, this is a perfectly fine thing to do. Okay, we got 2.5 minutes left. We're just gonna keep trucking through. Again, this kind of workout, you don't have to rush through. You don't have to do tons of rounds. It's more about getting the movements right, especially if they're weighted. One more. Okay. Brush my wrist a little bit on that one. It's fine. Got swings now. Okay. I've got 1 minute left. Back to my nemesis, the ab wheel. And we're off. That's time. I'm going to do my last 3 ab rollouts, but you guys are done. Okay, one more. All right, so let me write that down. And then, so on those weighted workouts, it's less important that you do tons and tons of rounds and more important that you do the exercises properly. So don't stress too much about like getting as many rounds as you can on those. You know, the first workout you should have done as quickly as you could, but that second one, it doesn't really make a huge difference. I'm just checking on the baby since Tom's not home. All right, so we're gonna do our 100 abs. I'm just gonna choose 4 different types, and we're gonna do 25 of each. You can do your jiu-jitsu abs. You can do whatever you want. I just like to have some variation sometimes. So I think what I'm gonna start with are, let's do some triangles. We haven't done triangles in a long time. So, like, if you're here, you should do jiu-jitsu, or you probably do jiu-jitsu. So we're just going to do triangles, and we're going to do 25 of them. It's not complicated. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Try and lift your hips up off the ground. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so the next ones that we're going to do are heel touches. So walk your heels away a little bit so your knees are kind of at a 90-degree angle. Then you're going to crunch everything up and you're going to reach side to side for your feet. Okay, as far as you can. This will do obliques, okay? So, but if your feet are right in by your butt, then it's going to be really, really easy. So walk them out a little bit, crunch up, and try not to put your head on the ground as you're doing this. All right, let's go. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're going to do 50 of these because we're going to do 25 each side. 30, 31, 32, 35, 40. Okay, now next one that I'm going to do is hands on the knees, and I'm going to just reach up and over my, you can cross your feet if you want, like to mimic closed guard. I'm just going to leave mine flat. Reach up and over your knees like you're sitting up in closed guard. Okay, 1, 2, ooh, I'm making a puddle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, last one is we're going to do tuck sits. I've made a massive puddle on the floor. It's hot today, again, and humid. I was told there would be rain. All right, so hands on the floor, or you don't have to put your hands on the floor. It's up to you. You can do them without, but I'm going to put my hands on the floor, and then we are going to just pull our knees into our chest 25 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so there's our 100 abs for the day. Nice and simple. You also did ab wheels, so your abs should be good and toasted. So sorry about the confusion with the stream at the beginning. We'll get the right stream posted up. YouTube is just being a total pain in the butt. If you are part of our group, we'll see you on Monday. Yeah, I don't think we have any other announcements today. I think that's pretty much it. Hopefully we'll be back on the mats soon. If you guys are already back on the mats, we're very jealous, but try and still stay responsible. So if you're not feeling well, stay away from the gym. If you think you've been exposed, stay away from the gym. That's the only way that everybody else is going to get back to training, is if everybody who is training is responsible about how they're training. So like there are definitely ways to be responsible and socially conscious while still taking risks. And that's the point we're at right now. And I would just really strongly encourage everybody, again, to just fact check before you post anything or say anything or, spread any information. Like, it's just, you have the entire wealth of human knowledge in your pocket at any point in time. You can literally fact check anything at any point in time before you open your mouth. And just that can change so much. But that's my soapbox for today. Because Tom has been very, very guilty of just spewing whatever he sees on Facebook to me, but thankfully not to the rest of the world. Okay, the baby has woken up. I need to go get her. And I will see you guys all here on Monday. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. See you later.